Yeah, so I worked in the corporate space for 12 years. My background is actually science from UCLA. I worked for NASA and EPA for a while and was sick of wearing a hard hat and steel-toed boots and working at oil refineries, cleaning up hazardous soil and all sorts of things. So I started the entrepreneurial journey about 7 years ago, was health coaching, did some other things. Ended up knowing Aaron Browning, who is in Powur, um, from some other things. And I really trusted him. I knew his talent. He was a great leader. And so I asked him a lot of questions. I have no solar experience whatsoever, but I knew that with his leadership and with what he was saying about the company, that there was something here. So I just did a little bit of research, hopped on one of these on a Monday night, and was just in 6 weeks ago.
We feel the same way about Aaron. He's a great, true leader in the company. So I guess a lot of people want to know, how quick can I get some revenue on the board? What could I expect over the first 30, 60, 90 days if I'm going to get involved with? Well, I know you're looking at a little bit of money. What's your experience so far to that point?
Yeah, so I have 4 official contracts signed and one almost coming. So we're going to say 5. They're for sure in. And I think that'll probably be about $25,000 after the commission split. So it's great. And honestly, I'm so involved right now that this came out of nowhere. I just am obsessed with this company and the opportunity and the platform. So I want to be all in, and I'm going to be in for a long time, but I'm in this incubation phase right now where I have to kind of reorganize everything else that's already been on my plate. I'm involved with leadership stuff and ministry work. So that honestly was probably only about 20 hours total. And so I haven't even made a dent yet. And it can be really, really easy. All I did was I made an Excel spreadsheet. I love spreadsheets. With all the columns of all the states that we offer power in. And over time, I just thought, who do I know that lives in all these states? I have friends and family all over. And it was just organic outreach to my friends that I want to bless with solar. And then I don't know anything about it yet. So tagging a mentor. I mean, the whole system is so amazing. I've used several different mentors that are licensed in California and some of the other states to learn from. They've been amazing. They've done all the work. I popped up on the Zoom. I hit mute. I listen. I introduce my friends. And so I can't even imagine what's possible with the revenue share that we have available to us when I really start putting more time in. And I'm technically tier 2 right now, so I can do my own presentations and make 100% commission, but I still am going to be tagging for a while because I want to make sure my friends get great service. But that's coming soon. And I really do want to be a tier 3 mentor in the company. And I have about 10 people in my organization so far because it's really easy when you understand what we have here because I'm just so excited about what's available and I want everyone to win with me. Think about all the people that you know out there that if all you ever want to do, you have one person that you know that owns a home that you can bless every single month and just tag someone, that's an extra $5,000 potentially for your family. And then if you want to make $1 million a year, that's available too. There's no rules. It's a win-win.
Okay, so we don't script these things. Something you said caught my ear here. When you say you're infatuated, I think the word's used with this company, right?
I'm infatuated all the time.
Yes, infatuated. And I got to turn it over to Garrett in a minute. What does that mean? What is it about the company that it's got you obsessed or infatuated or all in or whatever you want to call it?
Yeah, so when I look at things, there's my personal mission at this point is committed impact. I bought the domain name. I was like, I don't even know what it's going to mean. I just know that I am out to make a massive impact on this planet. And there's so many different ways that I can do that and be involved. So when a new opportunity crosses my path, I have to see if it fits in my bubble somehow. So with solar, I was like, oh, I don't know. It's minutes, and I was like, okay, got it. Because it's a win-win. One, I'm absolutely in love with the vision and the mission of the company. I know that the company operates in full integrity. I love that the impact journeys are what the top producers get to go on, making a difference in the world. It's a win for all the customers. It's a win for the sellers in terms of commission. The company works together in all collaboration as a team, even though there's organizations. It's not this, separated sort of these are my people over here, these are my people over here. It's a giant community. So it's literally a win-win-win across the board. And I won't do anything that's not. So
well, this whole team, Jabari and Rob and Raisa and Aaron and Chris and you and this amazing group they're putting together is really having an impact on our company. When I saw your background, we chatted the other day, I knew you were our kind of gal, and our principles are very aligned in what we stand for, what we do, and you're an inspiration. So for any entrepreneur, for the women out there that are looking for a new career, for anybody from any background, you're an inspiration to everyone, and we know you're going to be a big part of what we're doing.
Thanks, and I'll just share how easy this can be. You know, people are like, I don't really know. So I was all weekend at it was called the Gold Digger Conference. One of my friends is a business coach. It was 300 women. I was at the Grand Ole Opryland in Nashville. It was also my birthday, so it was a lot of fun. But I was just helping her out in Coach's Corner. And so there were so many women organically. 3 of them now have the opportunity I'm going to share with as soon as they travel back. And I have 7 utility bills that I got from women that own homes. And so that was just in organic conversation. So I'm sure some will turn into contracts, some will turn into team members, but it can be something if you think I'm so busy, I have a lot going on, and you're not necessarily looking for something full time right now. Just think about, there's really no reason to say no. It can only serve you. So think about how you can start folding it into what you're already doing in your life, in your church, whatever communities you're involved with, your kids, you know, baseball, team parents, people own homes everywhere.
They do.
Okay, I'm done now. Thank you.
Hey, that's one of the best testimonials I think I've seen. So obviously you're lighting up the chat bar. People are infatuated with what you're talking about. So thanks for everything you're doing, and we're excited to have you. So
thank you for having me.
All right, Garrett, I wouldn't want to